All right.
Justin, you had told me earlier in the week this felt like a knockout game. How hard is it to sit here, given how you guys play defensively, and realize now that your hopes are holding on like kind of life support?
Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow. We could have played better overall as a team. Defensively, the glaring thing for me was no takeaways. And you could say what you want, but we just didn't get any takeaways. And the formula for winning is playing complementary football and then finding ways to set up your offense on a short field. And we weren't able to do that. And so, we did a lot of things well, but that was one of them we didn't do well at all. And it's tough to win like that. And, this one hurts. So it's, it hurts.
And it was only kind of the one play, the one touchdown. So that explosive play, third quarter, from your perspective, what did you see of how that play fake boot developed and resulted in a touchdown?
Yeah, it was, and that sucks, man. And, defensively, you're playing fairly well. Offense goes down and scores. We take a 1-point lead. The last thing you can do is especially the way it happened, was give up a play like that. And they saved that play for, a time like that. It's just a hide play. Fake the run to you, and they used their receiver, act like he was blocking down like normal, and he squeaked out. And the low part of our coverage got sucked up on the run fake. It was a run we saw all game long. And like I said, they found a way to squeak him out. And then as a post safety, man, I can't be top down. I have to be equal with them to force him to the sideline, because that's the shortest part of the field. I can't rely on the backside of me because I'm the last line of defense. And so it was just poor execution all around. And when it comes to me, it doesn't matter how it happens. You got to get them to a down to get your defense to another play. You hold them to 3 there. It's 12-10 instead of 15-10. And then maybe that last minute and some change drive at the end of the game for our offense changes things. Play calling, execution. Those are the things that I look at. I don't look at what happened in real time. I look at, what could we have done to help better the situation? And that's what happened.
Justin, you've talked the last few weeks about playoff mentality the rest of the way out. How do you keep that mindset even after a disappointing loss like this, and maybe what's your message to the team?
Yeah, I know the percentages, drop, maybe even drastically, but by no means does that mean, the last 3 games, especially divisional games, are we saying all right, well, just finish out these last 3 games and, whatever. No, if other teams lose and we win, we still have a shot. And so, I don't know what it looks like. I don't know, like I said, I don't know the percentages, but one thing I know about the group is nobody's going to put their head down and fold and point fingers and none of that. We're fortunate enough to play in this league, and we need to win. That's what it comes down to. No one's satisfied, by any stretch of the imagination that we're playing in meaningful games in December. We want to win just as bad as everyone wants us to win. We want to win better. We want to win more than that, than fans want us to win. We want to win, and it just sucks when you play close games like this. You got to find a way to make it happen. And defensively, you gave up that play. It's 15-10. We got to find a way to get a takeaway. That's the only way we're going to change the game in that sense. And so, with 3 games left, we're sitting at a 1-2 division record, and we got to win those games.
Can you take us through the emotion when Teddy goes down and the uncertainty, and he moves a little bit? Bradley said that was good, and then having to get back up and go finish the game.
Yeah, anytime you see a guy go down, it hurts, and then when you see a guy like Teddy go down, that hurts, man. And first and foremost, I don't really know. Vic updated us right before, he spoke to the team and said. The tests were, I'm not quoting him, we're good or what are, in that realm. it wasn't like anything bad. And so the first thing is, obviously going to be praying for Teddy and, him as a person and his health. And, moving forward, whatever the case may be, we're going to support Drew 100%. We're going to support Brett 100%. And that's what it's going to have to be. And we can win games. We can win games. And it just stinks, man, because you know how much Teddy puts into it. He's such a big voice in our locker room. And it hurts. Obviously, from a football standpoint, it hurts as a leader. But just from a friend, guy that invests into you so much, it hurts to see he couldn't finish out a game like today.
Yeah, Justin, this team seems it's won a couple games that got you in position to play a big game. But in the big game, you've fallen short a couple times. The Chiefs, this game, do you think it's a process where you gotta learn how to win? It's kind of like a culture type thing?
I mean, you for sure got to learn how to win. I thought this game outcome, obviously the outcome was the same, but just being in this game, it's a little bit different than the Chiefs game. And obviously, that game was just as meaningful, maybe even, whatever, but chance to play for first place, and you come back and you play at home, and this is I told you guys all week, it's a do or die situation for us in terms of getting into the postseason and setting us up fairly well with 3 games left in our division. And we fell short, and it's not a lack of effort or want to or anything like that. We just in the NFL in the fourth quarter, when you're in 1-score games or whatever the case may be, the good teams find ways to win those games, and we didn't find a way to win that game today. And I think that's what hurts the most is we played a really good Bengals team, man, and we had a chance to win, and we just couldn't get it done. And so, like I've been saying all season long, culture-wise, that's up to the leaders. And you can spin that, whichever way you want to, but it's up to the leaders to find a way to help us win games like that. That's what it comes down to. No one cares about anything else but winning those games. Thank you, guys.